Come in. Oh, Crystal's here. Yay. Barbara, can you hear me? Uh-oh. Hi, Crystal.
Hi.
Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. Hi, Crystal.
Hi.
Wait, Crystal and I have talked on the phone a
My
lot.
call started.
Crystal and I have talked on the phone a lot, but we haven't met yet. So.
My kids are sitting here being nosy. Go. Anytime.
They can join. Crystal has 7
My
kids.
mother.
Barbara.
Hi.
Crystal has
Hi.
7 kids. Oh, Don is here. Yay, Don and Kim. How are you guys?
Doing good.
Awesome.
Good night. I love you. And do what, honey? I'm going to go outside so the kids don't see me. Good night.
Oh, cute. They're adorable.
Oh, yeah, they're a handful.
Yay. It's not even 8 yet, so we're going to wait and see if anybody else joins.
Okay.
Don and Kim, I can't see you, but can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
Awesome. Okay. We can hear you. Give it another minute or two, see if anybody else joins in.
Logan, get the dogs inside, please. Naruto, Yasha, inside. Inside.
Crystal has her hands full. She has 7 kids and dogs.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
I've got a customer.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah,
a customer that has 8
What?
greyhounds.
All
living in
right.
the house.
That's too funny. Well, we'll just hang on. Does anybody have any questions right off, or anything you'd like us to discuss?
We got any questions, man?
Not that I can think of right now.
And then I can think of either.
Okay, that's fine. All right. Well, it's being recorded, so anybody can hop on late, and everybody will get the link. So it's been a long week. Barbara and I actually did the American Cancer Society Making Strides Fighting Breast Cancer yesterday. Barbara actually worked the Avon table, and I actually walked the 3.1 miles with my daughter and my son. And a member of Barbara's team, a customer of mine, who's a breast cancer survivor. Actually,
And my daughter.
and your daughter, actually the lady's husband is the breast cancer survivor. So they both walked, and Barbara's daughter. So we had a little crowd. We all walked 3.1 miles. There were a ridiculous swarm of people. We're walking through downtown Orlando, and I can't even describe how many people there were on the walk. We would look down the street, like at some point they would go up a little hill so we could kind of see the people in front of us. And there were just thousands and thousands of people doing that walk. It was crazy.
They said they were estimating 50,000 people.
So it was it was so many people. So it was a lot of fun. It was nice and cool, and it was a lovely morning, a little early. So I was up at 5:30. Sadly, Barbara gets up at 5:30 every day. I don't know. I'm retired. I'm like my kid. My kids are adults. I don't have to get anybody in school. I'm retired, so I'm like a 7:30 person. So 5:30 is a little like, but anyway. So that's what we did yesterday, and then tonight's, of course, our new rep training. Tuesday night, and I sent an email out tonight about that. Neither one of you live in Orlando to be able to come to our meeting, but Tuesday night, we're going to have a meeting about Avon's new incentive for the new year. And it's a free trip to Los Cabos, Mexico. And it's a very fancy, I guess, resort. It's a beautiful hotel. They're going to put the winners or earners, if you want to, up at this beautiful hotel. I think it's like 3 or 4 nights, 4 or 5 days, whatever. They just treat you really, really well when you get on these trips. So just to put it out there right now, if it's something you even remotely think, oh, let me get away from these 7 kids for 3 or 4 days of free, wonderful vacation. Right now, the only way you have to earn points, 5,000 points if you want to go right now. 7,000 points. Okay, I'm going to mute everybody just real quick. Not you. 7, you're not muted, Barbara. 7, because I'm going to make you talk. 7,000 points if you want you and your spouse or significant other, or you can bring a child if the child's over 18, your best friend, whoever you want to bring with you. If you earn 7,000 points during the course of the incentive, you and another person can come. You only get 5,000 points, you come. So we're going to have a meeting on Tuesday night, just like this, a Zoom meeting, just like this, Tuesday night, and we're going to talk about, you know, maybe figuring out ways to strategize to earn that trip. So we're going to do that Tuesday night. But just so you know, right now, if you want to start earning points tomorrow, you just find somebody who would like to do what you do and become a representative. You and I would help them get started, and we would help them get to be successful, and then you would immediately win 300 points toward the 5,000. And you can bring on as many people as you want, and as long as they put in their first or second order of $150 and pay for it, that's always a big one with Avon. They're sticklers about the paying for it part. You will earn, I mean, if you brought in 10 people, you'd have 3,000 points. So, and then the actual incentive starts in campaign 1 through campaign 8 of 2019. So that's that. But if you'd like to join us Tuesday night, we'll have more information and all that. So tonight I want to talk about, you know, I think, I'm going to throw this out there and give me a thumbs down if you think I'm wrong, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say, I think the basic mechanics of the website, how to place an order, how to maybe even submit your order, or I can actually talk you through that, is pretty much intuitive. You can go on and figure that out. They also have Avon University, which is at Avon U. You'll see in the upper left corner of your Avon, when you get into youravon.com, where you type in your account number and your password. And then upper left, you'll say Avon U. You can click on that. Please start taking the classes whenever you have a little bit of time. It'll know that you're a brand new representative, and it offers you the classes that are best for you as a brand new representative, and you can win badges. We're not sure yet if the badges are ever going to do anything, but you can win badges. And but basically it teaches you a lot of things, and starting out with how to place an order and all of that. However, always know that I'm here and I can help guide you even on the phone. And we can do a one-on-one personal Zoom meeting, just me and you, and I can show you that stuff. So I think the biggest thing that a representative needs to think about is how to get customers, yes? So where do I find customers? And you always have to find customers. So even if you have 20 or 30 customers and your business is, you're always doing $200, $300, $400 in sales, and you go, this is perfect, this is fine with me, I don't have to do any more, I will tell you that eventually you will have no business, because customers don't order every campaign. You may have a customer who decides they're going to move to Alaska. You may have, God forbid, a customer who passes away, or a spouse passes away, or they go through a divorce, or any major life change, that they back away from being your customer, at least as regularly as they used to. So in other words, if you're not always growing your business, even if it takes a while before you realize it's happening, your business is going to start to get smaller. So you always want to grow your business. And that's the same thing with a team. If you bring on a team and you go, oh, I just want to be a gold ambassador, I have 10 team members, we're meeting all our goals, I'm good, I don't want to build anymore, within 3 or 4 campaigns, you're probably going to fall back, be a silver, a bronze, and then you're not going to be a leader at all. Because other people do their thing. And that's with customers as well as with team members. So you always should be in the mindset, even if it's, you only do small things every week to grow your business. Going forward right now, because you're new, you need to do bigger things to grow your business. Once you have a business, then you kind of do smaller things to grow your business. So we're just going to talk about things you can do to grow your business. And one of the main things that we do is we walk neighborhoods. If you walk with somebody else, you can ring doorbells. And when we walk with people, we just ring a doorbell. Don't ever do this if you're by yourself, because it's just security reasons, safety reasons on your part. You always want the person at the door to see that there's somebody with you. But we just ring a doorbell, and we just say, when they open the door, we just say, ding dong, Avon, we're retro, and make a little light joke of it, and just say, we just letting you know Avon's in the neighborhood. However, if you're by yourself, you can order these little jobbers. These are called the What's New bags. And it's just
No, Donna, they're now called the clear literature bags.
That's right, clear literature bags, that's right. They used to call them the What's New bags. So it has the hole where you can put the doorknob, you put the brochure in here. I do have a brochure. So you just take one of these and you just put the brochure in here, and there's the doorknob thing, and just hang it on people's doors. And you just keep on walking. And you can do 20 or 30 of these in like 20 minutes. And you have kids, or Don, you can go with Kim. My daughter goes with me, and we can probably do 50 in less than half an hour. She takes one side of the street, I take the other side. We don't ring doorbells, we just hang them. A lot of times what will happen is you won't hear anything for a long time. I've done it where someone will call me 4 months later and go, I've been hanging on to this Avon brochure. I keep forgetting to call. I had one person say, called me and said, what am I supposed to do with this? How do I order? Because they don't understand. They heard of Avon, they might have seen a brochure 100 years ago, but they have no idea what to do with it. So, I will tell you, my daughter and I, about a week and a half ago, walked a neighborhood, and we dropped 49 or 50 brochures, I can't remember. And the next day there was a $41 order somebody went online on my store and ordered $41. The day after that, somebody called me and placed an order. And then 2 days after that, somebody else called me and placed an order, all from that street, all from 50 books. That does not happen all the time. So don't think if you're going to walk a neighborhood and drop 50 books on people's doors that you're going to get this immediate reaction. But Barbara and I will always tell you, walk a neighborhood a minimum of 3 times. If you're going to drop 30 books in a neighborhood, you want to go back 2 weeks later with different books, 30 different books in that neighborhood. And I say that because we usually do old brochures, so expired brochures. So if we're in campaign 23, which goes in tomorrow, Tuesday, we might put out 18s and 19s because we've been in for a long time, so we always have old books. And we'll do a mission.
No, excuse me for 1 second. I am going to say something that's very important about putting out the old books. There are people out there that put out the most current books. And as you know, we can back order 3 campaigns. When you put a current brochure on somebody's book, there's no guarantee that you're going to get the order. I have a couple of customers that call me periodically and say to me, don't bring me a brochure. Somebody just left a brand new brochure on my book, here on my door. Here is my order. So somebody else paid for that book and I'm getting the order. So it's very important to learn that early on, because what's going to happen is you're going to be putting out books and be wondering why you're not getting any orders. And it's because they're ordering from who they usually order from. So make sure you do that. And the only other thing I do want to say is I moved into my house 4 years ago. 4 years ago, I walked a neighborhood in my area. And periodically, every so many months, I go back and I put books on the door. I've been doing that for 4 years. I have never gotten a customer from that neighborhood. Last week, I got 3 orders from 3 people on that block. It took 4 years. So I don't want to give them a new brochure because I don't want them ordering from somebody else. When they're ready, order from me. So I'm just saying that just to add to what Donna's saying.
Right. And that's the same thing. If you are going to, I go to my car, whenever I have work done in my car, I always leave brochures in the waiting room. And I always say, I'm just leaving brochures for the ladies because they don't want to look at the auto mechanic books, magazines. So I leave, but you leave old books. Because again, if you leave a brand new book at the auto mechanic and some lady sits down and she has a representative and she sees, oh, campaign 24, I haven't got that one yet. And she takes it and she does exactly what Barbara says. Now she's taken my book from the auto mechanic. She's going to call because she hasn't seen that. If she sees an old brochure, she's going to know it's an old brochure. If this is somebody who hasn't seen Avon in 3 years, she's not going to really know that's an old brochure. So then you can say, well, what if the prices what if something's on sale in that brochure that's not on sale now? You can deal with that one of 3 ways. The first way is almost everything Avon has in a brochure stays on sale for a while. So the likelihood if you left a brochure and the lipstick is on sale or the mascara is on sale or the glimmer sticks is on sale, you're probably going to be able to get it that same price or better. The other thing is it may be, fashion that we don't have anymore. Then you'll just have to say, I am so sorry, but, that's not, I would say, I am so sorry, but that fashion has been sold out. If you want to give me your address, I'd be more than happy to leave the most current brochure at your door. And then be sure that you do that. And then the third option is you can always put a sticker on the brochures that says, call me for a current brochure in your phone number. Just put the sticker on the front of the brochure. And you can handwrite it if you don't have this says something different, but just a very little sticker that says call for a current brochure in your phone number. So those are 3 different options I don't do that. If I'm walking a neighborhood and I'm putting out really old brochures, like Mother's Day brochures, like it's obvious it's an old brochure. And that's one of the brochures that we put out was Mother's Day, but it said call for a new brochure. Not this neighborhood that we walked. There was another neighborhood we did earlier. So if it's in other words, if you're now in February and you still have a bunch of these brochures and you don't want to throw them away, never throw away a brochure, you literally can take that brochure, put a sticker on it that says call for a current brochure, and leave it out for people. It's better than throwing it away. Think of it as a business card, if nothing else. And so if it's obvious it's old because it's a holiday that's gone, then you can put that. If it's a generic brochure, like most of them during the year, you don't even have to put that. Just set it out there and let it do its thing.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, sir.
So are you guys putting the expiration dates on the back of the brochures?
No, I never put an expiration date in the back of the brochure.
I always do though. So Donna and I have been selling for Donna's 4 months older than I am as far as selling with Avon. So, and there's a lot that Donna and I do differently. So remember, it's our business. We can do what we choose. I do put a date on the back of my brochures so that my customers know that if it passes that date, they miss this order with me, and it's not going to be ordered again for another 2 weeks. So, but I tell them that when I drop them the book, so that my customers learn that, okay, I place my order in on a Thursday, they have to call me before 8 o'clock on Thursday, but if they miss it, call me on Friday, they just won't get it for another 2 weeks. So that's
now,
your
that's
choice.
your customers.
Yeah.
Put dates on books that you're handing out to strangers.
No,
Yeah.
not to
And
strangers.
that's so funny you bring that up, because actually that was one of the things I wanted to say tonight. When we give you ideas, that's all they are ideas. It's your business, and everybody is different. And I was going to say the exact same thing. Barbara and I have been doing this for 13 years. Like, literally, Barbara was one of the first people that I brought into my team. Who knew? When you bring somebody in, you never know what they're going to do. So Barbara sells more than I do. I just have a bigger team than her, but she helps me with that. So, because Barbara's a gold ambassador and I'm a bronze leader. My goal is to get her to bronze leader within the next few months. And but she sells more than me. She sells about 20,000, 22,000, 23,000 a year. I sell 13 to 16,000 a year. So she is a higher level than me when it comes to President's Club. I'm a higher level than her when it comes to leadership. But we do things totally different. And we go around and around sometimes. Well, this is why I do it. Well, this is why I do it. So we work really closely together. We become really good friends, and we can tell each other, "Oh, you're wrong, I'm right," and we still love each other. We don't care. So, but the reality is, you're gonna figure out, especially as a new person, what works for you. The reason I don't put a date on them is because if I were to take this brochure and put Tuesday, October 29th, 30th, whatever Tuesday is, I put that date on there, I'm afraid somebody's going to do what I always did when I had an Avon representative. I saw that date, I forgot to order, I threw it away. Nobody told me you can back order 2 campaigns. I didn't have a representative who told me that. I literally tossed the brochure. It's just like the Target flyer. I know Saturday night that Target flyer is no good anymore. I throw it in the recycling bin. So I don't date them because I want everybody to think that this is a good brochure forever and ever. So, and they can call me and I'll make it work for them one way or another. Now, a lot of times they'll order 3 or 4 things. And it's funny how it works out. They'll order 3 or 4 things. One thing's a little more expensive than what they think, but something else is cheaper. And almost always, if I add up what they had their prices and I add up the actual prices, the total is almost always the same, just that the price of each item is different.
Right.
So I don't worry too much about that.
Okay.
Okay. So getting the brochure obviously in people's hands. So that's the first thing is hanging them on doors, leaving them places. There are representatives who say if they're in a waiting room, they will sit there with their brochure and flip through their brochure instead of reading the magazine or playing on their phone or whatever you usually do when you're sitting in a waiting room anywhere. Normally everybody takes their phone out and they're in their face with their phone. Don't do that anymore. Take out your brochure and look very attentively through the brochure. Especially if there's nobody else in the waiting room, then you're playing with yourself. But if somebody else is in the waiting room, you want to do that. And hopefully somebody will say, "Oh, I haven't seen Avon." Maybe someone will start a conversation with you. But even if they don't, I don't care if you're at the hairdressers or the mechanic or the doctor's office, wherever you are. And then I always do this. When they call my name and I'm looking through my brochure, they call my name, I put my brochure in my seat and I get up and go off doing whatever I'm supposed to do. And I just leave the brochure there. So, that's if I haven't gotten permission from the establishment to leave brochures there. I will just leave one. There are representatives who will leave it in the shopping cart. There,
I've done that.
leave it in the shopping cart. There are people who, when they pump gas, will roll one up like that and put it through the pump holder and just leave one at the pump.
Good idea. I've
There's
been leaving them at the post office.
leave it at the post office. Yeah, exactly. There's representatives who literally will take 3 of these, go to McDonald's for lunch, go in the ladies' room, and hang them on where you hang your purse. And they would just put a sticker that says, "Take me, I'm free." And they hang it in each of the bathroom stalls where you hang
Good
your purse.
idea.
And they put them there. So, these are the most indirect, for the shyest people, ways of getting your brochures out.
I'm probably working on men's.
So the other ways to get your brochures out,
I don't know what it can do that.
you can make these little goodie bags. This is actually just I think this is the Publix brand because I'm cheap, snack size Ziploc baggie. In here I have, and you can do whatever you want to do. I have a fragrance sample. I do have business cards, so my business card is in there. You can actually make business cards on your computer if you're clever. I'm not. I have a little thing that says, it's a little tiny recruiting flyer. And then I have a fundraising flyer. And all of these have my information on there. So you can print this fundraising flyer. If you go to Avon U, under resources, you'll see the thing about fundraising. Click on that, and they have all these flyers. These are the quarter sheet flyers. I just print these off in black and white because I'm not going to waste my ink. I have a little sticker that says Donna Rahman, fundraising specialist, and my phone number. And that's what it says on there. Donna Rahman, it's backwards, fundraising specialist with my phone number. So that goes in there. A little recruiting flyer goes in there. My business card. I have a fragrance sample and a little mini lipstick right there. And these all go, this is kind of an old one, so it looks more worn. This one's been hanging around because I use it as a little demo. So the papers look a little worn. I just put it in a Ziploc bag. You can make up however many you want on any given day. Set yourself a goal. I'm going to give out 3 brochures and 3 sample packs today to 3 strangers I don't know. And you kind of want to keep it, if you can bring a little notebook with a pen, and you're just going to you can just walk up to someone and say, "Hey, I'm a new brand new Avon representative, and I have a little Avon gift for you, samples. Would you be interested?" Are you giving her a gift? I'm giving you a gift if you'd be interested. And then with that, of course, you're going to give a brochure. She says, "Oh, yeah, I haven't seen Avon in a long time," or whatever, and point out the lipstick smudge thing because they love that. And then give a brochure. If they seemed excited, that's when you check out your little notebook and you say, "Oh, I'm so glad that you're excited. I know that you're very busy and life gets hectic. If you'd like to give me contact information, I'll be sure to follow up before I place my order, just to see if there's anything in the brochure you would like, or if there's a different kind of sample you might be interested in." So she might give you that because she might go, "Oh yeah, maybe I want a different fragrance sample." So she might give you her information. Trick is, you got to follow up. You got to call. Don't say, "Well, I don't want to call the lady. If she wanted something, she would call me." They'll forget. They don't think about it. Honestly, I have customers for 10 years, and every time I send the email, I get "Oh, thanks for reminding me. There's something I want." They forget. Even your longtime customers forget.
I got 3 orders this week from calling people that left catalogs with.
Yep, follow up.
That's great.
Now, Don and Kim's very first order was $377. Woo!
Sweet.
Shout out to Don and Kim. So anyway, so that's a way of talking to people in not an aggressive way. It's like, I'm a brand new representative, and I want to I'm handing out little free gifts, so sample gifts. Would you be interested? And some people might say no. And don't take it personally. Just like if you're at the store and somebody comes up, "Oh, would you like to taste the pumpkin ice cream?" That happened in Publix. That's why it came to my head. And I said yes. But if I said no, I wasn't insulting the person. I just didn't want their pumpkin ice cream. So anybody says no to you, it's not personal to you. So don't worry about it. We play games sometimes when I go out with somebody who's really uncomfortable, and I say, after you get 30 no's, we can leave. No, I say after we get 10 no's. When 10 people tell you no, we can leave. And we'll go through 50 books and they haven't got 10 no's yet. So most people won't say no, but if they do, so just thank them for not taking the book, because books cost money. So thank you. I'm sincere. Okay, thank you very much, because I don't want to take the book and throw it in the trash, right? That's
Right.
at minimum, it's 27 cents of my money they're throwing in the trash. So feel comfortable to say, thanks, I appreciate that. I appreciate your honesty. So, so that's that. So other ways, so of course, in your What's News, these are where you can buy more samples. And this is for Campaign 25, which you can order from when you submit either your Campaign 23 or Campaign 24 order. You can order samples. And these are on sale. So I think fragrance samples and the little lipstick bubbles, these guys, are the biggest things that people would like to get a hold of. So if you just ordered, and I know you've got some of these in your kits, so, just pick a fragrance or two, whatever. Don't overthink anything. Do not overthink anything. And a couple of lipstick bubbles, and just play. And just go out and say, well, I got 12, and I'm going to do 12 of these in the next 2 weeks. I'm going to hand out 12 of these little Ziploc baggy goodie bags in 12. And if you go to Donna's, Crystal, I don't think you're on Donna's Dazzling Diamonds yet, right? You need to join. No, I unmuted you. You need to join. It's the Facebook page, Donna's Dazzling Diamonds. And that's our Facebook page. And if you go in files, some of these things are in the files that you might be able to print off. Just make sure if it's in the files, it might have my information on it. So download it and put it in edit mode, and then change the phone number and the name to yours, of course. So that's that. So another idea, and again, this is all marketing. So how you build your business, it's purely marketing. So walking neighborhoods, hanging them on doors, it's marketing. You're getting your brochure out. Just like when the pizza guy hangs his little flyer on your door, right? He's letting you know that the pizza guy's there. So that's marketing. Walking around offering people samples is marketing. But there's other ways to market as well. And one of those is having a Facebook business page. So Facebook now doesn't like it too much if your personal page, you're advertising a business. They're starting to cramp down on that. So if you're including a link to your e-store on your personal page, if Facebook figures it out, then they will take it off or put you in Facebook jail for whatever long, 3 days or something. And you can't get on Facebook at all for 3 days. There's punishment for doing that. So you can start a Facebook business page, and mine is called Donna the Avon Lady. What's yours called, Barbara? You have one, right?
Yeah, mine's Barbara Orlando. Barbara the Orlando Avon Lady? I don't know, something with Orlando in it.
Yeah, okay. And I'm just Donna the Avon Lady. Yeah, it could be anything you want. You just make up your own name. And as long as there isn't another person with that in Facebook world, you're good. Surprising that there wasn't another Donna the Avon Lady, but it appears that there wasn't. So you want to start that business page, and there you can be obnoxious Avon. You can just bleh Avon all day long, because that's what it is. It's a business page. And then I had a clever representative, brand new representative. She would buy the A boxes. So if you're not familiar with the A boxes, they are in the back of every, where did I put the brochure? Every brochure, it's back in the plastic bag. So here's Campaign 23. That's the A box in the back is Campaign 23. So you know, and I know Don I'm gonna have a discussion about this. If you order from the A box from the current brochure, so this is the current brochure. If you haven't placed your campaign 23 order yet, and you're going to place a 23 order, and you want that A box, you have to have $40 in sales from this brochure. So if you have 4 people and they each submit orders of average $25 each, and you're submitting an order for $100, you can actually order 2 of these because it has to be $40 in orders. If you have $100 in orders from this brochure, you can actually order 2 of these because that's only $80. You have to be careful because once you start having old books out there and customers are ordering from previous brochures, you have to make sure at least $40 are from this brochure for you to order 1 of these, or $80 from this brochure if you want to order 2 of these.
That's if you're back ordering as well? Or
Yes. So if you are submitting so in campaign 24, right, you're working campaign 24, and you have a customer who orders $40 from campaign 23, they can get the campaign 23 A box, but they can't get the campaign 24 A box.
Can they get the 22?
Yes.
No.
Yes. So
If they ordered from 22,
right,
they get
yes, right. If they
Oh, okay, I got you.
if they ordered $40 in campaign 22, they can order the A box from campaign 22.
Okay.
Okay. So I had a representative who collected these. So if she had $200 in orders, she would order 4 of these, 5 of these. She would get 5 of these. Now think, it's $10, but you're only going to pay 60%, so $6 each. So she was paying $6 each. If that's a little confusing, you can also go to any of your What's News. Okay, this is for campaign 26.
only cost us 6. Yeah.
And you can go and each one of the, now, in any of your What's News for future campaigns, they have that A box for that campaign. You can get that for $10 from the What's New. So this is for campaign 25. So if you're submitting a campaign 23 or a campaign 24, you can order 1 of these for $10. It's not going to be 6, it's going to be 10. So you're not going to get the discount.
You don't need $40 in orders.
But you don't need 40, you don't have to order $40 from the book to get this, but you're going to pay the $10. Or you can, hold on, give me a minute. Here it is. Every What's New has this little thing. It's kind of comparable to the A box, except it doesn't change like the A box does. Is this little bundle right there? They sell them for $6.
Yeah, we saw that.
Okay, this is what it looks like. So in the bag, it comes in a cute little bag like this. It's a Ziploc bag. In here is a full-size lipstick, a travel-size Skin So Soft body wash or lotion, a travel-size Ultimate Night Cream, and a travel-size Platinum Power Serum.
Wow.
Power Serum is awesome. I'm 90 years old. Look at my face. So anyway,
Start using it.
isn't it amazing for 90? I tell you. It's all the Power Serum. So you can get these for $6.
$6. Wow.
So $6. You get all that. So it comes in a cute little bag. It looks very professional.
That's pretty cool.
So what my representative did, but she did it with A boxes. She didn't do it with these, but these work just as well. And you don't have to worry about the $40 and all that stuff. So what she did was she started her business page, and then she went on her personal page and said, join and share my Facebook page, my business page, and you'll get into a drawing to win a beauty bundle.
We're doing that same thing right now.
Right? So that's another way. So, and then once they like and share your page, when you post things, you can, they'll see it. And then you can just vomit Avon on that business page all day long. And you can go to the Avon social, which is also in that upper left-hand corner of your Avon page. And you can plan, you can sit there on Sunday night or Monday morning and plan a whole week of posts on that business
Yeah.
page.
I did that. I did that this week too.
He's so obnoxious. No. that's why he has $377 in his first order.
Yeah.
So, and you just you can just line it all up, go about your life, and all week long, you're getting posts onto that business page.
Yeah.
But you have to get people to like it. So you want to offer an incentive for why they should like and share your Facebook page.
Yeah.
And she would do a drawing every couple of weeks. So she'd go out every couple of weeks and she'd go, like and share my Facebook page and get in the drawing and get people to do that. So something else you can do on your business page is you can do Facebook Live, which, what would you do in Facebook Live? Representatives do all kinds of things on Facebook Live. They might give themselves a mask on Facebook Live if you're so good, you know, oh, I got the mask or whatever, and talk about it. They might talk about jewelry. They'll show jewelry. Sometimes, and I see a lot of representatives doing this now with the holiday stuff. So I just lucked out and got some holiday stuff, and you might not do that this year, but think about it going forward. Now, everything I'm telling you tonight, you not have to run out tomorrow and do all of it. So this is just stuff to make notes, put ideas, formulate your own ideas. I'm going to do this for Mother's Day, or I'm going to do this for Valentine's Day, or whatever. But they would just say, oh, this is the brand new Avon lipstick. This is the retro Avon lipsticks they redid. They packaged them in cute boxes, and it's a beautiful lipstick case.
Mm-hmm.
And then they'll roll up the lipstick and they'll talk about it. So they'll show the product, and then they'll go off to the next thing, and they'll say, all I want for Christmas is Avon Kissmas. And she'll show the pretty box. It's already gift wrapped with a little bow. Okay, it's not a real bow. It's a picture of a bow. I'm not going to lie. Open it up. Okay, I'm going to rip the box because I suck. I can't get the box to open up. But they just demo everything. Okay, I can't get the box to open up. So obviously I did not practice. Oh, there it is. I was going to say, I did not practice this, people. So here are the lip glosses. So then they'll show all the lip glosses. And they just do a Facebook Live. And somebody posted that she had 5 orders after doing her Facebook Live. And she just talked about all the different colored lipstick glosses, comes in a beautiful box, what a great present that would be, or a stocking stuffer. She'll tell you how much it is. I think it's $9.99, you know, and then she goes over here, the beauty palette. Oh, we got the beauty palette. And so anyway, you get the point. So they bring out and demo products, and they talk about the products. You might take one product that you love and demo the product, explain how to use the product, why you love the product, and just do a Facebook Live. It doesn't have to be more than 2 or 3. Facebook Lives really are never more than 2 or 3 minutes long. It can be your brand new, you just bought this jewelry and you love it. You go on your Facebook business page, you do a Facebook Live about that piece of jewelry, the matching earrings maybe, or whatever. And just do 2 or 3 minutes. And save it, post it on your business page. So anybody comes on later, they can see your Facebook Live too. You can demo products, you can talk about it. You can even talk about Avon, the business. You know, say, oh, I'm so excited, I'm working toward a cruise. You know, does your boss offer you a cruise, or a paid vacation to Los Cabos, Mexico at a fancy resort? If you do a good job at your work, do you get the opportunity to earn this trip? I do with my business. So, you know, you can do all kinds of things and just use your imagination. Yes, sir.
If I get another domain name to start a website, a .com name,
You can't advertise Avon directly.
that's what I was told. It can't have Avon name in it, right?
Right. Correct.
It can be
Avon's very
something else.
much, Avon's a stickler about their image, and understand that you may do a way that Avon would love, but they have to have the rules because there's 600,000 representatives in the United States.
Right.
And they just can't control what everybody's doing, so they
Mhm.
just don't let anybody do anything.
Okay.
So but I could have a domain can have another site with a redirect to my Avon site as long as I don't have Avon in the name, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
That's correct. You can have, yeah, you can put a link to your e-store, and you can do that on your Avon on Facebook as well. It's actually Facebook that has a problem with you're using your personal page for selling. Avon, Facebook wants you to use a business page.
We want to take. I've been watching some videos from this girl, Emily Segrin.
Yes, Emily Segrin.
And also another one named Lisa Mo, something or other.
Wilbur?
Anyway, she was, huh?
Lisa Wilbur? Lisa Scola?
No, it starts at M.
No, it starts with an M, like Lisa Marone.
Oh, Monavon. Yes, Lisa Monavon.
Yeah.
Okay.
She was showing how to, embed links into like Pinterest pictures and stuff.
Yes, my daughter
Put them
does
on
that.
Pinterest.
I'm stupid. I don't understand Pinterest. But
I know, I got to try to figure that out. I don't know how to do it yet either.
Yeah,
But I was wondering, can you
daughter.
do the same thing on Facebook?
You can do it on Facebook, but Facebook wants you to do it on a business page. Facebook doesn't want you doing it on your personal page. That's all I'm saying. Yes, and the way you can, so Crystal, just so you know, if you were to go into your e-store, and let's say you want to talk about power serum, because I'm 90 and my face looks great. So I'm going to push the power. I'm just joking, but I love the power serum. So what you do is you go into your e-store, you go to where your power serum is, you go to the page where you order the power serum, like how many do you want? One. And then you copy and paste. You copy the URL on that page where it's just the power serum to be ordered. And you copy that and you can put that on your Facebook page with a picture of the power serum and say, I love this product so much. Why you love it. It's easy. It goes on so light, but it really makes my skin, does away with the small lines. It keeps it moist. It's wonderful. I love it. You should try it too. Click on the link. Now, if they click on the link, they're not going to your e-store where they have to find the power serum. They click on the link, they're going to go right to the power serum on your page. So they don't have to look for it. So they go right to the power serum. They go, oh, yeah, I want that one. Put it in a shopping cart, pay for it. I'm done. So that's what I think Don's talking about the URL for the actual item.
Okay.
And you can put that on your Facebook page. Yeah.
Can you actually do it where you embed it into a photo?
Well, I've done it where I take a copy of the photo and I put it on my Facebook page. And if you click on the photo, I tested before, but I do believe that even if you go to your store's page where that item is, you copy the picture and you put it on your Facebook. I believe if you click on the picture, it'll take them to your e-store.
Okay.
So
Cool.
you can put the picture from your e-store on your Facebook page.
Okay.
But always have to say why, what. Even if you don't know why, in that right there on that page on your e-store, it's going to tell what that product does. So even if you have to copy and paste the wording for the description of that product and put that on your Facebook as well, I've done that too.
Okay.
So to emphasize a product.
Okay. Thank you.
But it's best if you pick one you love, something you love. I don't care if it's a piece of jewelry, if it's a dress or a sweater, or just, I bought this top and it fits so perfectly and it's loose and it's light and it's comfortable and it washes easy. I love this shirt. And you want to a lot of people take a picture of themselves in the clothes. So this is an old Avon thing we sold about a year ago. And people they'll do all Avon. And I am not encouraging you at this point in your life to go out and buy Avon fashion because it's kind of expensive. Even if you get the President's Club and you get 25% off, of course, right now you guys get 40% off, but I'm not suggesting that you do that. I'm just saying representatives do that. They will buy the dress and the jewelry and the heels and the purse, and they just take a whole picture of themselves in their Avon outfit, and that's what they put on Facebook.
My wife's got all that. She just hasn't had the picture yet.
Yeah, oh, there you go.
She's been buying it for years.
So, but yeah, so that's how you work your Facebook business page. So remember, have a drawing, whether you want to just buy one of these. You can buy one of these every campaign at $6. And just do a drawing at the end of every campaign, everybody who liked and shared your page. And, or the A box is going to cost you $6 too. So however way you want to go, is just like and share my Facebook page and enter it for a drawing. Or something else, you can do it with your customers. You know, place a $30 more order and be in a drawing at the end of the campaign to win a beauty bundle, and you can give them this. That helps encourage your customers to order a little bit more. Maybe less than the 40, because maybe they're not going to go 40 for the A box, but maybe they'll go 30 instead of 25 to get in the drawing for a bundle. So
Good idea.
these are all different options. So you can do all of these. And I'm sure you guys are cleverer than me and can come up with a whole lot more wonderful ways to market your business. But
I have one thing to say. This week being Halloween is a perfect time whenever they ring your doorbell looking for candy is to say, oh, can you give this brochure to your mom? Or can you give a flyer to your mom? Or here's my business card.
Good idea.
Right, have a bunch of those.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
So
put the candy in there with your card.
Right. The thing is, you don't want to give it out to every child because children usually come in a group and some of them are siblings. So you don't need, the mom doesn't need 3 of them and then you're just wasting. But I usually say, are you guys brothers, or are you brother and sister or whatever? And then I say, can you give this to your mom? Or sometimes they're a little bit older and I go, do you guys have the same mom? Do you want 1 or 2? And I kind of do it that way. But the nice thing about that is usually the people coming to your door and ringing your doorbell for candy are within your neighborhood. So you already are getting customers in your neighborhood without going around looking for them. So that's what I've done for years, and it really does work.
And that's a good point. And little kids love that. A little kid will come to the door and the mom is standing back a little bit, and I'll say, this is for your mommy. And the kid gets so excited, mommy, you got something too. And they come running up to mommy, all excited. Like, you got something too. So
That's right.
A Ziploc baggie with stuff. So
we live at the end of a dirt road, and we've been here, 10 years? 11 years, and we haven't had one trick-or-treater ever.
You know what they do now here, and they did it today, they do a trunk or treat, and all the little kids go to trunk or treat. We used to get so many kids where I lived that I would have to go out at 8:30, 9 o'clock and hit up Walgreens for another bag of candy. And I would have had like 3 or 4 huge bags of candy, and I'd have to run out and get more. Now we have 2 sides of us as children, and they come to the door and that's it. I just give them special stuff because they're the neighbor kids. So they get a huge goodie bag.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So everybody does trunk or treats now.
Yeah, we're doing one.
Yeah. So I know. So all of us, we don't all get the benefit of, but I used to, and I used to always hand these out to the moms. So any questions or anything? Nothing? Okay, well, Tuesday night, if you want to be on the call for how to win the trip, earn the trip. You don't win the trip, you earn the trip to Los Cabos, Mexico. And remember, when you're out looking for customers, if you get somebody who's super hyper excited about Avon, invite them. Have you ever thought about being a representative? You can get your price at a discount. If you talk to somebody and they say, oh my gosh, I love Avon, but I just can't afford it right now, you can suggest that they become a representative and they can purchase all their products at a discount, at the representative price instead of the full price. So don't always, we used to have my very first district sales manager would say, people spend $50 a year. So to have the opportunity to shop at a Costco or a Sam's or a BJ, where they save a maximum of 15%. And she figured, I guess she read it somewhere. Like, you buy in bulk instead of like the smaller package you get at the department store or the grocery store. It's literally 15% less. So it's not a huge saving. when you shop at the bulk stores. You just get to buy in bulk, and I think it's psychological. But it's 15%. But every year they have to pay that $50 to have the opportunity to save 15%. With Avon, it's flat out $25. They never have to pay that $25 again, and forever can enjoy that minimum 20% discount on everything they buy. So think of Avon as in that as well. If someone just says, I love Avon, but I can't afford it. Have you ever thought? So, and then you start doing that and you get 300 points for every person from now till the end of the year. And then, we go on. You get 300 points afterwards as well, but they're letting you accumulate points for recruits earlier than the start of the actual incentive. All right, I'm gonna see if I have anything else cool. What's this? Oh, isn't that cute?
Merry Christmas.
Oh, yeah, I see him.
Oh, it's the earring. Yeah.
So that's something.
They are cute.
That's something we're selling this year. I just opened that one up and saw that, and I thought that's adorable. All right, ladies and gentlemen,
Thank you.
we're good. So this is going to get downloaded, and I'll post it on the YouTube. So just so you know, there's a YouTube. I have a YouTube page. So it's YouTube and my name, Donna Rahman, R-A-H-M-A-N. And there's a whole lot of videos in there that I've done in the past. So you're more than welcome to do any of that. I'll download this and send everybody the link, however. All
Cool.
right. So you guys, let me know if you have any questions.
I do have one more question.
Oh, yes, sir.
As far as samples, demos and stuff, can you order back in the What's New books?
You can order forward only. So when you submit the campaign 23, you can order from the What's New for campaigns 24 and 25.
Okay.
But usually the sample prices are the same. And if it's a demo item, so if you're looking at the What's New for 23 and you're getting ready to work campaign 24, it's basically the same discount you would get if you just ordered from the brochure. So you're not really saving anything. Ordering forward gives you the opportunity to demo the product, which is what the What's New is really for.
Right.
So it's not really to give you a great discount, it's to give you the opportunity to get it ahead of time.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah. 'Cause
Samples
tried-
are always the same price.
we tried to order a bunch of those holiday lipsticks, but they would only sell us one of each.
Correct.
So I
Yeah.
could go in the brochure and put that number in and get as many as I want, right?
Yeah, once the brochure is active, yes. So when you're reach President's Club, which means, so you guys are starting really late in the year, but let's just say starting in campaign 1, which is right after campaign 26, and it will happen before Christmas. So campaign 1 actually is like final sales, holiday sales. That's what's on the cover of that brochure. Last minute holiday sales. But that's campaign 1. And campaign 1 starts Avon's year, even though it happens in December. And so from campaign 1 in December through campaign 26 next December, anytime in that period that you hit 10,000 in award sales, you will be President's Club. You will become a President's Club member immediately. So even if you hit that in June of next year, you sell $10,000 from campaign 1 to campaign 12 or whatever June is. Starting that campaign, you're a President's Club member, and you automatically at that point will start earning 40% on everything Avon products. So hair, makeup, all of it.
Jewelry too?
Jewelry, watches, fixed items, where once you become a real representative instead of the Kickstart, you're only going to earn 20%, which is the clothes and the home products. Clothes, shoes, purses, and the home products. You're only going to get 20%. Once you hit President's Club, you're going to earn 25%. And in President's Club, you can get 3 of all demos. And you get a luncheon. And you get a different 800 number. So all those people who frustrate you right now, Donna, that 800 customer service number, hit President's Club, you get a whole lot better phone number. And the President's Club phone number, people won't talk to you. Because as soon as you get on your rep number, they're going to see you're not President's Club, and they're going to hang up on you.
You mean I can get English-speaking people on the presidential number?
Yes,
Yep.
And you get people who know what they're talking about. It's another great incentive to hit that President's Club. 10,000.
That's my favorite part of President's Club. Always has been.
Yeah, no, we would go to meetings with Avon employees, and there'd be all these representatives, and they go, all right, we go around the room, all the President's Club members, tell me a benefit of President's Club. Oh, you get 40% everything. Tell me about, oh, you get a luncheon. Then Barbara go, oh, you get that 800 number.
I say it every time.
Number. Because that's so frustrating.
Well, I have to say, it's funny because a couple of years ago, I was in President's Club, and I was with a district manager, and the district manager was trying to get an answer and couldn't get through on the manager's phone. So she said to me, does anybody have the phone number for Avon? Well, I happen to have the 800 number for Avon, and I gave it to her, which was the President's Club thing. And when she called, they said, can we have your representative number? And the district manager said, I'm a district manager. And they said, you can't call this line, and hung up on her. And I almost died because this is an employee of the company, and she couldn't call my number.
District sales managers, we don't have those anymore, but they used to be in the field, employees of Avon, and they would work with the representatives. Now we have coaches. So a lot of the people who used to be district sales managers are now coaches. They have a totally different role to play, but they are employees of the company. So yeah. So they, so they don't even get to use the number. So just so you know, $10,000 is the magic number. It's about $400 a campaign. So work now to get those customers to get to that point, because once you hit President's Club, there's no going back.
Right, and once you hit President's Club the first year, the second year, you have start at zero again and have to earn it again. It's not something guaranteed. Donna and I earn it every single year.
But the whole point, but while you're earning it, so let's just say next June of 2019, you hit President's Club for 2019. You will be a President's Club member for the rest of 2019 and all of 2020. But to be a President's Club member in 21, you have to hit that 10,000 again in 2020.
Gotcha.
You understand? So. So you do get that whole year.
You don't get it, you go back down to 20%.
That's correct.
Right.
And you lose your 800 number.
Right.
Yeah. You call that 800 number when you don't have it anymore. They'll hang up on you.
Yeah.
Do that. We have some reps who decided they didn't want to try to be President's Club, and then they got mad. They got mad because they didn't like not making 40% and everything. Because what happens when you're in President's Club, you don't. So you guys, once you become real representatives, and I joke about that, because you have your kickstart that you're going to be working for, right? Your first campaign is anything you want. Second campaign, 150. Third campaign, 200. 250, 354. Once you get to the end of your 7th campaign, you go back to what a regular representative, not President's Club, earns. And it's a 0 to 149.99. You're going to make 20%, 150 to 299 or whatever it is, 30%, 300 to whatever. I don't even know what it is. I've been in President's Club my whole life. I do not know what those are. You have them in your books.
I think you're pretty close.
I think I am, but they're in your book. But you guys have to remember, you need to watch those figures, because once you're a real, and I'm telling you this now, and I know you all got 7 campaigns, but once you get to be a real representative and you're living by what other representatives have, if you're about to submit an order for $145 and $149.99, you get an extra 10% discount. You got to be very careful and look at what's in your cart and where's the cutoffs. You got what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if the cutoff for 20 to 30% is $149.99 and your card has $146 in it, they're not going to go, oh, they're close enough, let's give them 30%. They're not going to do that. So you need to get another order, or, you know, it behoove you to buy 3 lip gloss or something to get you.
Or to buy 10 more brochures.
Even better, buy 10 more brochures, because all of that counts. 10 more brochures get you over that 150. You got more tools to work with to sell more product, and you're going to get 10% more on everything in your cart. So there's that. So that's something you want to keep in mind as well. I always tell everybody, get in that booklet that you got in your kit where it gives you that information, cut that out, and you want to keep that in your face wherever you work or wherever you sit when you put in your orders, whatever. Put that somewhere close by so that it's always in your face, and you always remember you're not going to mess yourself and lose an extra $10, $15 because you weren't paying attention. So there's that. All right. I got to go because I'm a Red Sox fan and the World Series is on right now.
All right.
Okay, let you go. I'll see you tomorrow, Donna.
Yes,
Thanks a
ma'am.
lot.
All right,
Thank
you
you.
guys have a
Alright,
great
have a blessed
night.
night.
All right,
Night.
call me if you ever have any questions, you know.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Good night, Crystal. Good night, Don. Good night, Kim.
Thank
Good
you.
night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, John Boy. Good night, Mary Ellen.
Good night, Mary. Good night, Grandpa.